Hi guys, this is Jubin Grewal here from Tekken5.com, and today we're going to take a quick look at the Samsung Galaxy Note software, which is Android Gingerbread, and the skin they've used on it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So what we want to do is just take a quick swirl around and have a look at the different options that the Samsung Galaxy Note allows you. Let me just zoom out and use that. Alright, so as you know, it's quite a large screen at 5.3 inches. It is it's AMOLED HD basically. 1280 by 800 resolution. PPI is quite low obviously because, well, not low, but it's not as high as other phones because of the large screen. Now, because it's such a large screen, you do have a lot of different things you can do on it. For instance, rather than the standard, 2 rows over here and this, or 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So rather than 4 different icons over here, which is cut off by the screen, you actually can put in 5, and you can put in up to like probably 5 as well. So you can fill in the main screen with lots of options. Unlike HTC Senses 4 or Ice Cream Sandwich, you can't put in different groups, which will come in the update later in Q2 and above, I believe. Okay, so let's look at some of the few options you get. First of all, by sliding it down, you get the different options up here, whereas you can turn off your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your GPS. You can put into silent mode, auto rotation. Auto rotation obviously means that you can't twist it like that once you change it. Whereas if you turn it on, you can, once you open it up, of course. Oh, not on the home screen, sorry. What does it do it on this screen? No. Did we turn it off? No, it's fine. Anyway, we'll come back to that and show you a couple of different options. Furthermore, because this utilizes a pen at the bottom, let's get that out. You can open up the different icons, and you can use it and draw. So if you want to just draw over this, there. So if you want to just draw around, it's like hello, etc. If you're wondering how accurate the pen is, let me just put it this way: it's okay if you're wanting to go really close to the edge and see how close it is to the actual pen mark over here. It's not fully one-to-one. So you will get a little frustrated about that. It doesn't work as well on different apps like Draw Something as on the actual Samsung Galaxy Note's home applications like S-Memo, but it's not too bad. Furthermore, the pen, if you click it, hold it down, you can take wrong one. So you click it, just hold it down, takes a screenshot. You can save from here, or you can even write something like this. So Tekken 5. So there you go, and then you can share it off by that. Alright, so as you can see, opening up the applications is quite quick as well. You can flip through it. It is powered by a 1.4 GHz dual core processor, so it's not a slouch itself. Quite useful as well. As far as I can see, the layout of the actual apps is really annoying. It doesn't sort it out alphabetically. It just sorts it out at once and slots it in by latest, oldest to newest, which is alright, I suppose. I'm sure you can go into settings and change that as well in the future. Now, another thing they've implemented here, if you were to see, let's keep going on, is the actual voice talk search. So, simply by double tapping this, you can bring up the options of doing different things, even if you want to open an app. So let's give you a demonstration.
What would you like to do?
Open Twitter. So there you go, it opens up Twitter. Slightly slow, they need to really tweak that to make it quicker. I'd appreciate it if they did that in the future, but it's quite good. So if you're wondering how much I'm enjoying using the Galaxy Note, immensely, it's actually become my #1 phone right now. It's got a big screen, great for watching movies like I was watching on the train yesterday. And they've got some interesting features in here as well. So let's open up the settings, go into display, Now I have put down the screen resolution, but something that put in here which has been really interesting is these different options over here. So you've got dynamic, standard, and movie. As you can see, it increases the gamma and the colors as well. It tweaks it to make it pop a little bit more. So if you can see the difference over here, or you can see if you move it down to movie, it makes it even duller. I'm not sure how well it's translating onto the screen, but that's just how exactly it works. So if we put it to dynamic, you'll notice that the screens are it's crisper, it's brighter. Why don't we open up a picture? We'll come back to the camera mode in a second. So there you go. You've got this. I'd prefer to move. Let me just find something there. So as you can see, colors are bright and crisp. A little bit oversaturated on the dynamic mode as well, and it does seem like the colors are washing out as well a little bit. But as for the screen itself, it's quite gorgeous by itself. It's quite a breeze to, you know, go through the apps, some of the movies, internet, anything on the screen is just fun to do because it's so big. It is a little wide, like I've said, so you can't exactly get your fingers around it if you want to hold it comfortably. You can just about get it across. And as well for that, you've also got a different options, I suppose, if you want to turn down the screen, like we were saying. Standard Google search over here. Bit slower than the HTC Senses one. That's obviously because that's running Gingerbread. Now, if you're wondering how the Galaxy Note does performance-wise, obviously with a 1.4 GHz dual-core processor, it's quite thin, so it would have a decent battery in here as well because of the size. And to remove the cover, once we get that off. It's a bit of a flimsy cover, but if you try and bend it, it's quite sturdy, I suppose. A large 2500 milliamps battery over there, and it uses a standard size SIM card as well. So in terms of battery life, you get a whole day's usage out of it, but the problem is that because it is such a large screen as well, if you keep it on high brightness, so it's a bit annoying to try and put it back on. It's not the best quality in that front. So if you try and use the screen on full brightness during the whole day, you will run out quite quickly because of the large screen as well. But obviously not all of us use the screen on max brightness. So just slide to unlock. I found that actually quite annoying, that the screen is slightly less sensitive than I had hoped. So if I just want to lightly rub it across there, it works now. It doesn't work all the time, of course. So let us go into the actual settings and have a quick look. So we've already showed you that. It's got a few other options as well, like power saving. So you can go into power saving and set up different power ways to put it up like that, if you want to go on and so forth. As well, you can dock it. You've got the pen settings, a bit more about the phone as well. So you'll see these on other Android phones as well, so I don't really need to go through it too much. One thing I have liked when I've gone through it is, let's just go into the apps, and we'll go into music. Where's music? Up there. So I've got all this music over here, and something I've really liked is when you play a song.
Gary, I've gone home.
So let's stop that. So something from the Muppets now. You've noticed that there is there's an option here for 5.1 surround, and that will work only with 5.1 surround headphones, I believe. I don't have any 5.1 headphones to test it out with, but what they've passed us off as is an actual tablet crammed into a phone. So quite a lot of the options. You can swipe as well to the left to change your music, which is greatly appreciated, since pressing this button all the time gets annoying. You can quickly swipe through, not as quick as Windows Phone in this regard, but it's not meant to be. That's what the next button here is for. So you'll notice that in video as well, you have 5.1 surround options. As well, if you have any other questions about the Samsung Galaxy Note, just send us a, well actually, just head on over to our website and ask us over there, or just below in the comment section as well. I'm Juben Grill from Tekken5.com. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.